Welcome to Substack and TradersPro. If you're here, you've probably already seen one of our charts on TradingView, a video on YouTube or Facebook, or maybe a post floating around social media. Now that you've landed on Substack, I want to walk you through what you'll find here, what you're already getting for free, and how the overall system fits together. When you look at the charts we publish, you'll notice a very consistent pattern. Almost all of them share the same structure: a Fibonacci retracement level, a breakout confirmation bar, and increased volume. We call these muscle stocks. These are momentum names, stocks already proving demand. They're the ones that have risen 15, 20, even 25% or more in the last 3 months, which signals that institutional money is moving in. And that's what really matters here. Institutions, mutual funds, pensions, and hedge funds are the big players with the capital to drive markets. When they step in, they're not buying for a day. They're buying for growth. They want companies that are building products, gaining customers, and expanding profits. Stock prices reflect not just current earnings, but the future potential of these companies. So as a free user, what you're seeing here on Substack is a window into that process. You're already getting access to daily trade alerts that come directly from our TradingView models. These are trade-ready setups generated by the same screens we use ourselves. Every trade is based on the same demand-based price characteristics. Each idea shows the setup, the scan, and the chart pattern. This is a demand-based entry model. These are leading stocks with leading technology that are continuing uptrends or beginning new uptrends. That's the free introduction. It lets you get familiar with the process and see how momentum works in real time. What you don't get yet as a free user is the management side, the full entry, stop loss, position sizing, and day-to-day updates. That happens inside the TrendCycle system. Every day, we take one of those trade-ready ideas and manage it all the way through. Entry, stop, scaling out, or taking profits. Since launching this system live, we've managed more than 600 trades. The philosophy behind it is straightforward: buy strength, manage risk, and repeat. The system is designed for busy people. Everything is prepared pre-market, usually around 8:30 a.m. Eastern, giving you time to check stops, entries, or targets before the bell. That way, you don't have to sit at your computer all day. It's about discipline, repetition, and stacking small edges over time. Since September of 2023, the system has produced 606 closed trades. The win rate was just under 48%, but that's not the secret. The secret is that the average winner came in at 32%, while the average loser was held to only 9%. On a $2,000 trade, that means an average win of $640 versus an average loss of only $180. Winners are 3 to 4 times larger than losers, and across hundreds of trades, the math compounds into real money. This isn't about trying to pick the one trade that will become a 10-bagger. It's about showing up, executing the same method, and letting the math play out. You'll take small losses. You'll book plenty of base hits, 20, 30, 40% gains. And then, without ever knowing exactly when, a monster run appears. AEVA ran 300%, turning 2,000 into 6,000 in profit. VKTX delivered 231%. That's $4,600. Sound ripped 199%, nearly 4,000 in gains. IMNM went up 180%, adding 3,600. Even IREN at 140% gave back 2,800 on a $2,000 stake. You can't predict which one will be the home run, but you don't have to. The process guarantees you'll be in them when they come. Here's why it works. The same daily screen criteria are used every day. No style drift, no guessing. Every trade comes with exact entries, stops, and trailing logic. Losers are cut small. Winners are allowed to run. It's not about being right every time. That's not possible. It's about being consistent so the system's edge can play out. This is for traders who are tired of randomness and finally want structure. Traders who want to stop blowing up on bad bets and start extracting usable money from the market. We make it simple. You get the setups in minutes per day. You get the certainty of more than 600 closed trades backing the math. We do the screening and you place the trades. And you can control the risk by starting with small size, even paper trading, until you see it click. When you win, it's your money. You can roll it back in and compound faster, or you can take it out and spend it. That's the beauty of trading with structure. The cash flow is usable. A $440 gain on a $2,000 trade. That could be your car payment. A $900 win. That's a local overnight staycation to get pampered and unwind or reset. A monster $4,000 run. That could wipe out a credit card balance or fund a family vacation. Or you keep it in your trading account. 10 trades like that stacked together have already proven they can add more than $25,000 to the bottom line. The choice is yours. Build your account or let the market start paying for the life you want. The point is simple. Consistency and discipline create freedom. Base hits keep you in the game, and the home runs are the accelerators. The system makes sure you're in both. Risk management is at the center of all of this. The biggest mistake many traders make is putting too much into one trade. Here, we manage risk by position size. It's not about what stock you buy, it's about how big you go in. You can trade 1 share or 100,000 shares. The stop location doesn't change, but your risk exposure does. By keeping sizes small, diversifying across multiple trades, and sticking to a 2% allocation model or a fixed dollar model like $2,000 per trade, we reduce the chance of any single trade creating any significant impact on the longer-term outcome. Now you'll also notice updates on market conditions here on Substack. That's an important part of the process. Sometimes, even with strong setups, the market itself is in a downturn. Because everything is connected through derivatives and indexes, when the market sells off, almost everything goes down with it. That's why we track the trend condition indicator. If 8 or more of our 14 signals are bullish, we lean in. If 8 or more are bearish, we step back, take profits earlier, or sit out altogether. It's about knowing when to press and when to protect capital. The system also has a defined exit structure. Typically, we sell part of a position at 20% gains, another portion at 50%, and then manage the rest with a trailing stop tied to the Fibonacci level. This way, we capture most of the trend while protecting ourselves if momentum fades. And when a setup fails, we cut losses quickly and move on. That's part of the process because no system wins every time. The edge comes from consistently applying a strategy that has positive expectancy over hundreds of trades. And that's the bigger picture you're stepping into here. TradersPro isn't about guessing or predicting. It's about applying the same model, the same discipline, and the same risk rules over and over again. Over time, you start to see the data differently, the market differently. That not only improves your stock trading, but it opens doors into other areas. Options, futures, even long-term portfolio strategies. So as a free user here on Substack, you're already seeing the foundation. The trade-ready ideas, the charts, the consistent setups. That's the starting point. From here, the system branches out into full trade management, complete training courses, and tools you can use to grow into an independent trader. Every day the market is open, you get fresh updates using the Momentum Edge Entry model and the TrendCycle daily management plan, including real-time trade ideas, limit entry and stop-loss zones, market condition updates, and strategy walkthroughs with full rationale. This isn't theory. This is real application. It's like having a front-row seat to a professional trading desk without needing to stare at the screen all day. The total value of this system is $2,995. Now, I'm not going to charge you $2,995, but let me ask you something. If all this did was give you the confidence to take trades without second guessing, would it be worth it? What if it helped you stop revenge trading, cut losses faster, and hold winners longer? Would it be worth $2,995? What if it gave you just one profitable, repeatable setup you could use again and again? Would that be worth the price? Now, I had two choices. My first option was to keep this super cheap. But then we couldn't give you the tools, the trade updates, or stack on all the value. So I chose option 2. A slightly higher investment, but one that includes trade setups and daily management. Something I wish I had when I started. Something you can plug into today and start using immediately. And it gets even better. Bonus 1. Done-for-you dashboard templates valued at $995. We give you the exact TradingView layouts so you can mirror the system instantly. Years of testing and consistency in one click. Bonus 2. Trade Setup Masterclass Vault, valued at $1,995. Video breakdowns of all 600 trades. As a special limited time bonus, you get full access to the video recordings of all trades we have set up. The short 2-minute daily video will fast-track your learning curve. If you want a deeper dive into understanding and implementing this method, then these videos are pure gold. You will only need to watch 10 to 15 of these to become very proficient at implementing this method. In just 30 minutes, you could have a method and skill that can generate income and growth for a lifetime. No matter what technology comes our way, you will always be able to rely on a method and skill to provide for you and your family. Stock trading is a high-income skill. Total value, $5,985. But you're not paying anywhere near that. To get you up and started fast, we are offering a huge discount over 80%. We stand behind it with a 30-day, 100% money-back guarantee. You've got two choices. You can do nothing. And if you do nothing with the information you've learned today, what will you get? Nothing. Or you can take a leap of faith and just test it out. See if it can work for you. Join now. Learn the method, use the system, and trade with clarity, confidence, and control. Click the button below to lock in this limited time discount.